Hi and welcome to this instructional video. Fincon Accounting provides you with a function to capture your expenses incurred, that is, supply invoices that don't involve stock. You can do this without using a purchase order or by using a purchase order. At the end of this process, a service received voucher is generated. I will be referring to this as an SRV during this video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to capture expenses incurred with a purchase order. Navigate to Creditors, then to Expenses Incurred. Start by entering the SRV details. Enter or select the purchase order number in the order number text box. Enter the date of the SRV in the date text box. Select the appropriate period from the period drop-down list. Enter the creditor's postal code in the code text box if required. Next up is to select the required creditor transaction option. You have two options to choose from. Both of the options affect how the SRV transactions are reflected in the creditor ledger. The first option is transaction/line. This option will result in each line item on the SRV being reflected as its own line in the creditor ledger. The second option is single transaction. This option will result in the total SRV being reflected as one line in the creditor ledger. Now you need to select the appropriate transaction reference option from the transaction reference option group. You have two options to choose from here as well. Both options affect how the SRV transactions are reflected in the general ledger. The first option is creditor name. This option will result in the creditor's name being used as a reference for the SRV line in the general ledger. The second option is line description. This option will result in the SRV line description being used as a reference for the SRV line in the general ledger. After selecting your SRV options, you can make required changes to the line items, like changing the description in the description column or entering a project number in the project number column if required. Now you can complete and generate the SRV. Click the Accept button. Specify the print options and click the OK button, or click the Cancel button to close the window without printing. And that's how you capture expenses incurred with a purchase order. Thank you for watching and happy accounting.